Morning everyone, thanks for dropping by on Real Rodents channel again. Okay, so after last week's video, started it up, revved it up, everything was perfect. So I switched the camera off, packed up, went out on the street on it, and it wasn't running too well really. In fact, it was running absolutely perfect. So yes, what it was probably those block valves, and those, somebody says they're emission tubes. What the thingy slides up and down, I don't know if they're right, they probably are. So them little brass tubes are called emission tubes. Thank you for that. Sorry I forgot your name, but you know who you are. God, I'm right cramped up here. As you're about to see, I'm going to finish off patching my floor up down near the doors, and then we can go for the first ride. But before we go for the first ride, because the bike's been standing for a while, can you hear that wind? Everybody should do a daily check. Well, you know, a routine check, brakes, lights, indicators, make sure everything's running smoothly before they actually go out on the road. There's nothing worse than getting on your bike, going down the street, and you've got no brakes. You can't stop with your feet like you can on a push bike. So yeah, let's do all that first, and then we can go for the first ride. Did I say final ride last time? Probably did. Keep saying final ride for some reason. Anyway, let's get on with it. Right then, that's the shed 4 fixed. Trying out another new microphone. So now we can get on with the safety checks. Hope this microphone's alright. Costing me a fortune. Let's check the tyre. Okay, Trevor, let's get into our levels. Okay, let's do this. Okay, just about got out of my estate, and the front brake feels brilliant, but the back brake is non-existent. Ride is pretty comfortable. Shit a bricko. This is faster than the bloody CBR, I'm sure of it. Whoa. Oh my god. Danger, danger. White van man. Woo! I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Oh my god. I keep saying oh my god, don't I? The gears aren't snatchy either, but I suppose that's because it ain't got a chain. You know, when you drop down the gears and it goes. I don't know if you can see the learner car behind me. See if we can get up the gears. I think we've only been into third gear up to yet. Oh man, this is a fiery bike. This is a very fiery bike. Has it only got 5 gears? Load of, when you drop the throttle off, it's got a load of engine brake, a massive amount of engine brake, which is pretty cool. I don't think it'll be so cool in the wet if you're in a low gear. I'm sure your back wheel would lock up. Let's just try. Yes, it is pretty fast. Front wheel's not balanced very well. No, it's definitely wobbling. Loosen the handlebars and they start wobbling like fuck. So there's one problem. Let's try and balance the front wheel a bit better. We're through. We're through. Ooh, so far I'm loving this bike, apart from the front wheel wobble. These mirrors are motorbike mirrors, if you know what I mean. You can actually see without moving your head and neck and elbows. You can actually see through them. Just glancing your eyes. You don't even have to move your head. Just glance your eyes to the left or right and you can see through your mirrors perfectly. Motorbike mirrors. Well, so far so good. Nothing showing up that something's wrong. Can't hear no weird noises, just apart from the front handlebars wobbling. Front handlebars, so you don't have back handlebars, do you? No, the back handlebars were wobbling a bit, but the front handlebars were alright. I think it is a motorbike tandem. So what can we say? Present thoughts on this bike. Amazing. My fuel gauge don't work, my clock don't work, my speedo works, my rev counter works, my indicator lights and everything else lights up, so that's all good. Who needs a petrol gauge? Well, it does come in handy, doesn't it? Who needs a clock? Well, you got a watch. Sitting position, my legs do feel a bit uncomfortable at the minute, like my knees are sticking up in the air. You know, I think between my thighs and my crutch it's getting to feel a bit uncomfortable on my joints, but we'll just see how that goes. And steering, well, when I first took it for the MOT on the steering, I thought, God, this front end's really heavy, I don't like this. But before I came out I pumped all the tyres up and yes, now the steering feels perfect on cornering at low speed. Sorry buddy. And I better get some petrol, hadn't I? Just stop there like that, you know, when there's no reason to. I think the cover might be a bit loud as well. But you know, there you go. Hey ho. Shall we put in 80 quid? More like 8 quid. Keep me going for a bit. £8.88. Number 3 please.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Getting petrol in this bike, eh? Who would have thought it? Seemed to feel like it was never going to happen to me. Oh, it's getting hot now. Roy Dean, you were right. It's getting hot. It's, what day is it? It's Thursday. Like a ZX10 that did. Very nice. Very nice condition. Yes, I think the Tico was a bit high. Hello. So where was I? Before we went to get the petrol. Yeah. The bike actually died in February 2007, and then since then it's just been left in somebody's backyard in the blistering sunshine, the pouring rain, the howling wind, the hailing hailstones and the fluffy white snow, and not to forget the frosty frost. So is there any wonder why this bike had given up and it didn't want to come back? Yes, there's a lot of reasons, isn't there? But I hope it's happy it's back. I hope you're happy that you're back from the dead, XJ. Johnny's XJ. I hope you're happy you're back from the dead. And I hope you're going to look after me. Because of all the love and attention and devotion and everything else I've given to you to get you back out into the sunshine. I better turn that tick over down, haven't I? It's a bit loud. Oh, you have to go into third gear quick. Yep, I used to show my mum my videos on YouTube, and she used to sit there laughing her little cotton socks off. She thought I was really stupid. Well, I suppose I am really stupid, aren't I? But you know what I mean. Memories. What can I say? I think the back brake is starting to kick in, it's feeling a bit better. Them lot doing, oh, it's a pub. God, I did set the clocks. Oh, I've done 20 miles already. Cool, done 20 miles already, I think. I keep looking at the wrong clock, because on the CBR the clock was in the middle. And on this XJ the clock's on the left hand side. Yes, I'm liking the upright sitting position. Very comfortable. You know, you can lean back and stretch your neck and everything back to get it back into place when your pins and needles start running through your fingers. So I am liking that. I think the handlebars could do with being a little touch higher. Hello! You know what I mean? Woo! 50 mile an hour. I think this gear's got this bike's got a gear missing. Feels like it's got a gear missing. Oh, why is there a bloody van there? My favourite spot where nobody ever parks, and look. Stupid van there. Just turn that tick over down a bit. Get my glove off. I can find that bloody wheel. Sound a bit better. Okay then, let's enjoy the ride home. So there you have it, my experience so far on the Divi. So I will see you back in the shed. Okay then, so here we are, home safe and sound. Divi was pretty much overall very good. Quite enjoyed the ride. I can actually touch the floor without standing on my tiptoes. I was a bit on my tiptoes on the CBR. Even though it had the high handlebars on it, it was still a bit, you know, for uneven ground, it was still a bit clumsily walking it about, sort of thing, because you can't touch the floor properly. But that's one good thing about the Divi, I can actually put my feet flat on the floor, which is brilliant, especially when there's uneven ground, as you all probably know, especially if it's uneven gravel ground, which most car parks are. So yep, bike ran fantastic, no knocks, no bangs, no rattles, no letting me down. Good 25-mile ride, no problems whatsoever. I've since been told that those brass pipe things, what the carburetors slide, needle slides up and down in, are called emission tubes. So all along it was just that the emission tubes were not seating properly, because somebody had undone the screws from the other side and just tightened them back up without checking that the tubes were in the right place, because they had no idea that the tubes were on the other side. The emission tubes, yes. And the reason I've never seen it before is because one side's got the one side of the holes have got the carburetor flaps, butterflies, and the other side have got those black induction pipes on, rubber induction pipes, so you can't actually see into the carburetors, and whenever I've taken the carburetors apart, I've either taken the fuel bowls, the float bowls off, and messed about with all the jets in there, or I've taken the diaphragm caps off and messed about from that end. But really, with taking those, with finding those jets in the back, has helped me a lot, because I had to take those apart, you know, so I could see inside. So really, I was bound to see it in the end. So thank you, you up there, mister. In it, yeah. So that's all good, all running well now. That is really the end of the project now, as we all know, because it's running perfectly. And how you guys have stuck with me, I'll never know. You know, people have stayed with me even after all the weeks and weeks of no, it's still not right. But people have still stayed and commented and tried to tell me what problems they've had with their bikes. Could it be this? Could it be that? They've had this problem, they've done that, and everything's been really helpful. But you know, I just can't believe how you guys have just stayed watching every week. And I thought, oh, no, everybody's got to go. Can't fix my bike. Everybody's got to go. I can't fix it. I don't know how to fix it. People have been saying like, sell it, mate, get rid of it, let somebody else sort it out. But I can't do that. You know, I won't be able to do that. You'd be thinking, wouldn't you, be in your mind for the rest of your life, what was wrong with that bike? Have they fixed it? Was it something simple? Has somebody undone 2 screws in the carburetors and put them in wrong? Do you know what I mean? You'll be able to live with yourself, would you, thinking this, that and the other? Especially if you heard the next day the blokes fixed it with no problem. So no, I won't be able to sell it. I won't be able to sell a project until I've done it and it's working properly. And I wouldn't be able to leave it for years and years and years. I know I left it for a while just to get the CBR done, but you know, you have to give your brain a rest from what you're doing, sort of thing. And it looks like it paid off in the end, because we actually found the problem, didn't we? So yep, I'd like to say a big massive thanks to you, all you guys, because you know, it just goes to show how many kindred spirits there really are out there. So thank you very much for all your support and help over that video, over that series of the XJ, episode after episode, season after season. Yeah, it didn't go on that long, did it? But yep, so hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. This video was fantastic. I enjoyed riding that bike very much. So please like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell all your mates about Johnny's XJ has fixed it. Tell them to subscribe and watch. And I keep doing that, don't I? And I'll see you next week.
I'll see you in another life, brother.